Williams Jet Tenders, more than just a tender boat, helping you to choose the right jet tender. So stick around as we show you the full lineup of the Williams tenders and the EVENE tenders. They're 57 and they're 71.
Welcome to Fantastica Boating and Travel. I am standing with Tom, who is the head of marketing at Williams that produce these tender boats. We've started here, I thought, which was a perfect place to start, which is their baby of the bunch. And center console, as you can see, and it's jet. Are they all jets, Tom?
They all jets, yeah. So Williams Jet Tenders, that's what we sort of specialise in, sort of inboard jet propulsion, which is our own system. So this is a BRP engine, so 60 horsepower on the MiniJet, which is a lot for the small.
For the small size of this thing, yeah, that'll propel this quite a rather speed. We'll move on round because the idea is to show the viewers that look at the Princess yachts and the galleons and the Sunseekers. We always show them the garage and the tender garage, but they never see the actual Williams tender boats that we talk about. So we thought this would be brilliant. Here we've got the SportJet, the 460.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this one.
So we refreshed this model last year. So you see this active footrest here. So rear-facing passengers can put their feet on here for extra stability. So we refreshed it with the aesthetics, so the upholstery design, even these cleat pods here, they're sort of Lamborghini-esque in its styling. So it's the second most powerful one in the range that we offer, 190 horsepower. And this will go on large Sunseekers and large yachts, sort of 25 meters.
I mean, the detailing and the quality, you can see it. It talks for itself. They're absolutely stunning, aren't they? Really are. And the hull of these things, they're very flat.
Yes, so very flat for the garage.
Glide through the water.
And design our SportJet models as well, designed for water sports. So you have the ski pole. So you can do wakeboarding and water sports and any sort of activities. But it's a really great model. So this backrest can also fold down. So you have a sun pad. And lots of storage in the bow. We have a boarding step here. We have a boarding pole that comes just underneath this seat. So that comes here. So boarding is really easy. We've improved the ergonomics of the helm here. So the driver, the throttle and steering position is in a much more comfortable position, which is good for those longer passengers. Really good all-round tender.
All-round tender. And it's a very good size as well. You'll get 2, 4, 6, 8 people on here very comfortably. As you can see, when we glide along through here, you've got the SportJet 435, a slightly smaller version, but basically teched with the same as the previous model here.
Yeah, so we do a 90 or a 130 horsepower BRP engine, so still with petrol, but similar to sort of the 460. It's not refreshed last year, so it's just the 460 and the 520 we refreshed, but available with any sort of configuration of tube colours, gel coat colours. Decking here, you see a slightly different decking colour from FlexiTeak, but you can also have a C-deck option if you wanted to. But similar features and concept as the 460 in that the sun pad falls down. You've got the active footrest for rear-facing passengers. So really another really good boat.
Look at this.
So this is a DieselJet 505. So rather than petrol, obviously having diesel on board means the yacht's not having to carry two types of fuel. So still keeping with the diesel. So this is a much different boat to the SportJet. So designed to be more of a people carrier. So you see here, boarding and aesthetics and a much more of a dry ride.
Yeah.
Can still configure it. This one's got bimini, so good weather protection. Can also come with a spray dodger. The deck of the FlexiTeak is really good. Comes in various different colours. Nice upholstery pattern. We launched this, I think, in 2022.
Yep.
So still fairly new design. Very simple to use, but still with the whole jet concept.
Looks absolutely stunning. And like you said, you can color scheme these to the jet, the yachts that they eventually go to.
Yeah, match the parent yacht.
Match the parent yacht. And I love the way you've done this with the cleats, the high-low cleats in here. Very discreetly done, very nicely done.
Yeah, integrated designs on everything, so it seems much more seamless.
Let's talk about the new brand that you've started on, which is also really, really interesting, EVENE.
Yeah, so EVENE, so still built by Williams, part of the Williams Marine Group. It's our latest brand, built in the same factory in Oxfordshire. We have 2 tenders here at the show. So this is our Origin series. We have the Origin 57, which is a smaller one, just a slightly off-white colour on the right-hand side. And then this slate grey Origin 71, which seats 13 people. And it's got lots of sustainability features on it. So we have cork decking. We have eco upholstery, which is made with 100% PET bottles backing.
And of course, 100% waterproof.
Yes, waterproof as well. We have a peat step hull on this, which is from Swedish brand. So that gives you about 15% more efficiency because there's less water resistance on the water. And the signature of this brand was inspired by the first wooden boats that Williams ever made over 25 years ago. So we've gone back to building rigid boat style. Big MFD, Raymarine MFD. So this will seat 13 people. It's got an integrated bimini and spray dodger. So under this compartment here, the bimini can
just
fold
deploy
up.
It, open it up. Yeah,
that's right, and the same at the bow.
It's absolutely stunning, and I do hope that the camera catches this. And as Tom said, these can be you can have them to whatever spec you want them to, and they do it. It's funny because I'm actually born in Oxford, and there's for the viewers, for you that you don't know, there's a fantastic film actually on the YouTube. With the factory.
There is, yeah. We make 900 boats at the factory a year, so nearly 1,000 boats by volume. That makes us the biggest boat builder in the UK. So, yeah, we're really proud of that. And these boats, which go on to some of the finest super yachts around the world, are built in the factory in Oxfordshire, which is a nice story.
That's nice, isn't it?
Furthest away from the sea that you could probably get.
Yes, yeah, right in the middle of the country. Yeah. What about the pricing of these things? Let's talk about that, because that's...
Yeah, so this would obviously depend on options, and things that you would choose would be about 230,000 for this model.
As it stands?
It depends on the options and things like that. Yeah, I think, yeah, it would be just slightly more than that probably. And then this one would be 200,000.
200,000.
Yeah.
So, that...
And then that's the Origin 57, so equally with another peat step hull, LED deck lights. It's also got a mountain bike clamp holder. So the mountain bike clamp holder is good for these sort of off-water activities as much as on-water activities, that the tender unlocks that potential. So, you know, we've had lots of guests who are keen mountain bikers, so they'll drop the guests off with the mountain bike on one side and pick them up 10, 15 miles down the coast once they've done their experience. That's getting more common in the industry.
Incredible. You've got to be like flexible, haven't you, I guess, and it's the customer.
Yeah.
That
yeah, we have to listen to the customer and follow their requests.
Absolutely stunning. They really are stunning boats. So go in and take a look at the new EVENE from Williams, because they are absolutely beautiful. So now you've had a look at the tender boats and what they've got to offer. Okay, Tom, explain what size yachts these will fit on. This is the 325.
Yeah, from our TurboJet range. So in the TurboJet range, we offer the 285 and the 325. So still have that centre console go-kart feel to them. And this is typical fitment around 15 to 18 metre yachts.
15 to 18 metres. And if we go a little bit further up the scale, so to speak, we've got the 345 here.
Yeah. So this is typically sort of 16 to 21 metres is what we say for this boat. And then gradually moving up, we have the SportJet 345, which comes after the 325. We then have the SportJet 395, just a few metres more fitment, and then going into the 435 and the 460. So that will then be sort of 25 to 30 metres.
And the width of the yachts, they're very similar, aren't they? It's just the length
Yeah, they're sort of very shallow, so they fit in the garage. It's more the length, but it does depend on the size of the garage and the platform and the weight that the platform can take as well.
And then you've come up to this size. You've got the SportJet 435, and that's a beauty, absolute beauty. And the size of the yacht that this would cater for?
Yes, this would be a 20-metre yacht. This would typically go on.
20 metre.
And then the one above it, the 460, see next to us here, would be about 25 metres.
And that one, the last one here, Anna, that would be a 25-metre yacht.
Yep.
Absolutely stunning, aren't they?
That's it. And then finally, obviously, we have the DieselJet range. So after the SportJet range, we have the DieselJet range, which the 505 over there would be typically 25 to 30-metre yacht plus. Going into the EVENE range of the Origin series, the Origin 57 would be 30 metres up.
30 metres and up.
And then the Origin 71 would be 40 metres
40
plus.
metres.
Yeah.
That is absolutely, that is beautiful. They're all beautiful, but I do like this one.
Yeah.
Tom, thank you so much for taking your time and showing us around here. Don't forget, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell to keep up to date with all the latest videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.